On to the big brokerage call. We are slightly delayed to our 9:05, but you have a MOSL which has upgraded a RBL bank to a buy from neutral. In fact, my colleague Puneet joins us. Puneet, the target price hike also on the anvil. What are they positive about?
Well, thank you for that. So definitely, price that they've given is a 17% upside from the current market levels. Price is rupees 220 as the target price that MOSL has on RBL Bank. They're making 3 key points. Business growth is gaining traction. They've said the slippages is also expected to normalize by Q2 of FY26. And finally, they're estimating the cost to income ratio to improve to 61% by FY27. They're estimating a hike in EPS by 12% in FY26 and 27, and estimating the return on asset to improve to roughly 1.2% and the return on equity to improve to 12.8%. Overall, they've said that they've guided for the 16 to 17% loan growth. This is the RBL Bank, and net NPA should also moderate by 0.29%. And that's some of the key aspects that Motilal likes, and hence the 17% upside from the current level as the key target price for RBL Bank.
All right, thanks so much for that, Puneet. It's up and about in trade. Let's see how it starts. 3% up in pre-open. Sony, rates are settled. Certainly, your pick is doing reasonably well, I think, at the start. So you want to review that, and also anything else that's looking attractive to you in the shorter term?
Right. So, Alex, I think, we can definitely continue with the focus on Reliance. And, if it's able to sustain the gap up that it is indicating at the start today, it can head towards a 1400 for May series. It's more of a positional call. A second pick where I have my focus on would be Indus Towers. Now, it is also showing a strong move. It is still sustaining above all its major short-term moving averages and above a 400 option chain breakout, which is continuing. The gap up indicating that towards 409, 410 is the next level of resistance, which will open around. If it's able to cross this, it can head towards a 420, 430 odd range. So one can attempt a buy at this level, maybe after 5 minutes when the data settles down, but the stop loss has to be strictly at 400 for the stock.
Okay. Okay. Parag bhai, I want to talk about Poonawalla FinCorp, and I did mention that. I don't know if you look at it closely, but then it's been numerous quarters in a row where the company's been saying ki abhi theek ho jayega, and it's not really happening. There's aggressive provisioning once again in the personal loan portfolio. The PAT has declined very dramatically. They say it's because of OPEX. They say because they've launched new businesses. What is your opinion?
So in my view, Mr. Arvind Kapil, after leaving HDFC Bank and joining Poonawalla FinCorp, I think the promoter and the CEO's vision is very, very long term. So this stock offers good value for long-term investors because they are trying to build too many businesses. So the OPEX will be front-loaded for sure. And so for a near-term investors or for a short-term investors, it might not suit them, and that is why we hold this view that this stock is for a long-term investor, clearly, who is not looking to outperform the market in short term.
Shriram Finance also a little bit of a weak start, and let's see if that actually holds up in trade, down about 5%. But remember, if I'm not mistaken, this is a stock that has gained considerably. Let's pull up the last 3 months, or let's pull up the last 1 month and see what it's done over the course. There you go. So last 3 months is up about 17.5%, despite the kind of fall that you see in the recent past. Parag bhai, money being taken off the table, simple point here?
Yeah, sure. And plus there is some asset quality deterioration in that results. So I would say that, see, basically financials is we know that for last year, the economy was not doing great, right? Q2 GDP growth was only 5.6%, and government was not spending because of elections. And of course, the RBI was tightening because of they wanted to control inflation. So we would have expected such kind of numbers or some casualties in financial space. But now that RBI governor is very, very pro-growth, pro-liquidity, I would say that from here on, the things are looking very good, unless and until there's some earth-shaking thing which happens on the global side, which upsets completely the entire growth engine.
Topples the apple cart.